Facilitated Training presents 5 quick tips to using email more effectively. According to research by the McKinsey Global Institute, the average employee spends 2.5 hours per day dealing with email. That's the equivalent to 81 working days every year, or a quarter of your working life. That's huge. Depending on the type of role in the workplace, this time may be significantly larger or shorter. Either way, it's a compelling reason to use email effectively and utilise email etiquette in the workplace. Additionally, in today's business environment, regardless of the industry, communicating effectively typically means a heavy use of email. Tip number 1, privacy. You draft, send, and reply to emails, often alone sitting in front of your computer. So it feels private, but it's not private and it's certainly not confidential. Sending a message over the internet or other networks can be a little bit more like broadcasting. Email can be deleted with a simple mouse click or keystroke, but it doesn't usually disappear that easily. Emails are never truly completely deleted from servers. If you're writing an email from a business email address, remember that you're representing the organisation. Additionally, most organisations reserve the right to check emails that are sent on their behalf. This can have implications for you, so make sure you keep it professional. Tip 2, length of emails. Many workplaces use multiple different devices as tools to work and communicate. It may be a smartphone, tablet, laptop, or desktop computer. It is important to keep this in mind when creating email communication. Keep your message short so it can be seen on a small screen. If your message is detailed, it is advisable to send additional information in an attachment. Did you know that short, but not too short emails receive the highest response rate on average of being read? In fact, according to a study conducted by Boomerang in 2016, emails with 75 to 100 words in the email body had the highest response rate, being opened at 51%. Tip 3, use of the Cc and Bcc function. Being CC'd into an email chain when the content is not considered important enough to be sent to you directly is often frustrating for the receiver. It can quickly fill up an inbox, particularly if multiple people are replying all. So use the CC function sparingly. The BCC function is your friend. Don't be afraid of using this function. Use it for when someone needs to know about the original email but doesn't need to receive every single response. Or use it when your boss has been added to a trail but he doesn't need to be. Put him into the BCC and let him know that you're onto the issue and that they don't have to worry about it. Tip 4, use of calendar function. Have you ever experienced receiving a meeting request when you're clearly already attending a meeting at the same time? Your calendar's already booked out. One of the biggest frustrations for an employee can be receiving a request when they're already not available, when the requester has clearly not checked their availability. If you're conducting a meeting with multiple people, the next step is to check everyone's availability. One way to do this is to avoid the hassle of going back and forth by asking everyone concerned what the best time is for them and come up with possible dates that they can choose from. This is particularly useful if you're rolling out information sessions or training sessions. Ideally, it's best to send them 3 possible dates and times. For example, Monday at 10:30 a.m, Wednesday at 3 p.m, or Friday at 11 a.m. This will make zeroing in on the best day and time faster and easier. Take advantage of your calendar's feature to share your availability via email or embeddable link. This way, the attendees will have a better idea when it comes to picking the best time to do the meeting. But it's still more advisable to provide them with a clear set of option dates instead of letting the attendees pick the date themselves. Be mindful, in an increasingly global economy, your meeting attendees may be working in different time zones, and there may be a range of public holidays or festivals where workplace hours can be impacted. It's up to you as the meeting organiser to determine when these things are likely to occur. Tip 5. Not all communication should be conducted via email. Not all messages are best delivered via email. There are many instances where you should stop and say, is it time to meet or talk in person, because we've got as far as we can through email communication. Generally, most people are agreeable to talking in person, be it on the phone or holding a meeting. Always ask yourself, what is the best medium for this message? Remember, where possible, poor or bad news is often better shared in person. And there you have it. 5 quick tips to using email more effectively. To learn more about the use of email in the workplace, contact Facilitated Training today or visit our website www.facilitatedtraining.com.